Labs and e-commerce marketing agency. Today's guest is Louis. Louis, feel free to introduce yourself and let our viewers know about yourself and your background.
Hi, everyone. My name is Louis Monoyudis, and I am currently the Chief Marketing Officer at Bokksu, based here in New York City. I've spent my entire career working in marketing, brand building, and strategy work, starting at Leo Burnett, working on clients such as Coca-Cola, Motorola, Morgan Stanley, and then spent a few years in corporate fashion, launching new divisions at Calvin Klein, John Barbados, and Tommy Hilfiger, and then have spent the past decade working in early stage, usually venture or PE-backed direct-to-consumer brands at the C-suite level, helping to grow, scale, and build community.
Amazing. Louis, feel free to tell me about Bokksu.
Bokksu is such an incredible company. We have a unique strategy. We have 6 unique brands that are under the portfolio. So the very first brand that launched in 2015 by our CEO and founder, Danny Tang, is Bokksu. It's a monthly subscription box that contains Japanese sweets and treats, items that you won't be able to find in the United States. We partner directly with local small makers in Japan, and it's really beautifully packaged, incredible. Every theme is different, ties into different areas and different seasons of the country. We now also have 2 additional subscription boxes, and then 3 standalone marketplaces. So we're really hitting everything from the anime Comic-Con enthusiast to the foodie and snack enthusiast with our portfolio.
Amazing. Who do you feel like is your ideal target audience?
Yeah, we have a few different target personas for Bokksu, the main brand. Obviously, people who are at a high level, you have to be interested in Japan in some way. So either people who have been to Japan, want to go to Japan, have friends from Japan, or are interested in exploring Japan without necessarily taking a trip. So one of the audiences that is probably the most obvious is, of course, people who are just really adventurous eaters and want to try something unique for snack time and adding that to the ritual. But we're also seeing a lot of parents, because snack time is such a ritual with their families, who bring Bokksu in as a really exciting way to help teach them about geography and open them up to new cultures.
What makes you different, or shall I say better than all your competitors out there?
At the end of the day, it comes down to quality and integrity. And I don't want to speak bad about our competitors. They certainly have built good businesses, but Bokksu was the very original product in this space. Danny was going back and forth between Japan and the United States and would just fill his suitcase up with incredible products that he would find there. And everyone that he gave them to was so excited and wanted more. So he built an entire business around this. We are the biggest in the vertical, and we do have a really dynamic team both here in the States, and then also we have a second HQ in Tokyo. So we have a lot of people on the ground building those relationships with these individual makers, really helping to tell their story and promote their products. And we're really focused on craft and tradition.
Amazing. What is your best-selling box or product?
Yeah, so we have, like most brands, Q4 is, of course, a very popular time for us.
Yes.
But we also have an interesting tentpole event around Sakura season, which is the cherry blossom season in April. So that is a huge driver of excitement for us. Most Americans are familiar with the cherry blossoms in Japan and how popular they are. And so we do a lot around that specific theme, because Sakura can then be put into a lot of different types of food. So you get the hint of the Sakura flower in these different items that we're curating. So that's really popular with our audience.
Great, great, great. What is your favorite product?
Ooh, I am a sucker. I have such a sweet tooth. I love mochi. So
Gotcha.
whenever we have a new box curation, the team from Japan sends it to the New York office, and we lay out a big table, and the entire team goes around and tastes it, and we vote on our phones for our favorite. And I always am just so excited when there's a new mochi flavor to explore.
Amazing. That sounds awesome. What is the future plan for the brand?
Yeah, Bokksu is doing great. People listen, all the brands I've worked at, No amount of marketing or digital strategy is going to overcome if there isn't effectively product market fit. If your customers, when they receive the product, don't love it, don't want to share it with their friends and family, don't want to recommend you. So Bokksu has that in spades. We have, as a subscription box, what I feel is a very long hold rate in terms of people that stay with the program. And we have a very high referral and gifting rate as well. So all of that indicates that fundamentally people really like it, on top of all the thousands of positive reviews that we receive online.
Amazing. Since taking over the marketing, I'm sure you've encountered some of these. What are some challenges that you faced and how were you able to overcome them in the past few years?
Absolutely. Everyone in the D2C ecosystem is trying to figure out the best way to overcome the rising cost of customer acquisition. And that is not unique to us. And it's something that I don't think anyone has fully figured out. What we're really leaning into is much more of a organic and community strategy to, of course, bolster the results that we're seeing in traditional performance marketing channels, i.e. Meta, Google, etc. We're also doing a lot more with partnerships. So we have some exciting ones in the work, which is very exciting. And then we're also doing a lot, of course, social media is very big for us. People love to watch our content, engage with our content, etc.
Has social been the biggest strategy to promote the brand?
Yeah, social does fabulous for us. Life cycle, so email, SMS does really well also. And then we have a really strong community. So people can join our community and they share everything from the favorite snack that they received in the last box to, hey, I'm going to Japan with my family. Does anyone have recommendations for a great cafe in Kyoto? So it's this really dynamic ecosystem that our customers and fans of the brand have joined.
Amazing. What advice can you give someone that's either starting a brand or someone that's looking to rebrand themselves here in 2024?
Be patient. Know that 2024 in particular is a very challenging overall dynamic, just given the fact that we have such a expensive and contentious election cycle happening, which means the cost of media across the board is going up. So everyone should just maybe be very patient with it. I think also the more that you can focus on becoming EBITDA positive, really keeping a tight eye on contribution margin, overall CAC, looking at any opportunities for operational efficiencies. This is definitely the year when it makes a lot of sense to try to get your footing as quickly as possible.
It's amazing advice. The website is Bokksu, BOKKSU.com. Lou, anything else I haven't asked you that you want our viewers to know?
I think we covered a lot of ground here. Hope this was helpful.
Definitely. Thank you so much for coming on, Louis. I appreciate your time.
Absolutely happy to help.
Definitely.